Good morning. It's 12/12/2020. Auspicious day. I'm experiencing what happened yesterday with a lot of you. And a lot of you are looking at it as, oh my God, what's going to happen? Look at it differently. From today on, those of you who are awake and who are able to control your minds by focusing on the outcome that you want. I am begging you right now to use that power. To use the power of your focus on the outcome that you want. That is about life, it's about politics, it's about whatever it is. I want you to envision the higher road. We know that there are several routes in this election. Choose the higher road and stay on that vibration. No matter what's happening, stay on that vibration. If you have a hard time, do something that makes you happy so that you can get back up on that vibration. Because as we're looking at it right now, we're just seeing black and white. We're just seeing either or. But sometimes that's the way it is presented to us. That doesn't mean that that is the way it is. And as you see, I'm speaking a little bit in code. Mr.T understands our confusion, sadness, and so on and so forth. Mr. B thinks that he's gone, he's gotten it, he's got it, he thinks he's got it. But you see, Mr. T is giving enough rope for the people that are now showing who they really are. He's giving them enough rope to hang themselves. So, does it look like we're SOL? Yes. If you look at it from a 3D perspective, it looks like we're SOL. Does it help to look at it from a 5D perspective? Of course. You know why? Because you, on this day, can will that through. So when you focus on what it is that you want the outcome to be, just continue with strong focus, you will be getting that. And I just wanted to remind you guys of your sovereignty, of your divinity. I want to remind you of the abilities that you have now. Many of you have never thought about the fact that you can do instant manifestation. That's happening as we speak. Today is like one of the most auspicious days. Of course, the 21st, everybody's waiting for. But today is the 12th. 12/12/2020. Write down on a piece of paper or in your book or in your journaling, write down what you want the outcome to be. And I'm talking about for humanity. Not talking about just this presidential election. I'm talking about humanity. How do you see your life if there were no limits and no darkness? Of course, we've had to have the darkness really show up for the light to really have to shine through. But can you imagine, if you look at it from one perspective, let's just look at it from the energetic perspective. Mother Earth has traveled through the photon belt. She's in an area now that she's upgrading to 5D if she's not already there, or fourth density. What about the people that are on her planet, on her walking on her soil? Of course, we're going to be updated as well. But there is a painting that I did several years ago. I didn't even know why. And it was called Two Worlds. There were two worlds that were in there. That's what we're seeing right now. So if you jump between 5D and 3D, like I'm doing sometimes, coming down to 3D, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel horrible. Let me get back up. But coming down and feeling what it is many of you are feeling, I want you to try to see if you can pry your hearts a little bit more open to receiving this amazing energy that is coming in from the cosmos. Amazing energy Mother Earth is emanating from her core. Because we are undoubtedly going into the fifth dimension, and when we do that, guess what? All of this 3D stuff is going to be secondary. I know that we're talking very much about what it is that is happening, and see, I'm keeping a foot on the 3D, so I understand what it is you guys are going through, and then I'm going back up and looking at it from that perspective, and I'm saying, yes, we're going to have a little bit of rockiness, and my big wish, if you will, is that no matter how rocky it gets, we still are united, and we still have that vision of us being united, us being love, us helping each other through this. And I feel that if I have given you a little bit of hope, then I've helped you a lot just for today. But you have to do your part. You have to stay in your higher vibration, in your happiness, in your joy, in your bliss. If you need to paint, paint. If you need to sing, sing. If you need to go out in the forest, walk in the forest. If you need to run, run. If you need to go work out, go work out. Do whatever it is that makes you feel good. Because every person that is doing that helps the rest of us keep that frequency high. So understand that if we stay on the high frequency, do you think the darkness can continue? One person with a heart completely open affects 800,000 people. Do you think that if we did that, and I'm saying if, because I know that there are a lot that are almost there, and there are a lot that haven't even started, but do you think that that is possible to open our hearts and right now to send love to all? I'm just looking at this as we have an opportunity right now. It's 12/12/2020. We have an opportunity now to shift, to start shifting, and on the 21st to really open up to those amazing energies coming in. Now, it's already coming in now. I had a meditation this morning and I could feel the heightened, like I don't need to sleep as much. I could feel myself heightened. I could feel myself jittery. I could feel myself loving. And it's going to be much, much easier to stay in that. Now, if you have stuff that is coming up from old wounds and stuff like that's coming up, yeah, then it's going to be very difficult. Or it's going to be tough. But then I would say, call me or direct message me. Let's see what we can do there, because I work with this. And I've gone through it. So where I am right now is that I'm at peace within and even at peace without. Whatever is happening on the outside, I'm at peace with it. Because when you're on a certain frequency, the lower frequencies can't really affect you. And it's about staying in that frequency, staying in the love, staying in the heart. So I'm putting out a wish for you today to understand that today, 12/12/2020, is a day where you can will your manifestation in place just by thinking about it and putting your heart behind it and staying in that frequency. Okay? So, with that said, much love and light to all of you. Over.